out. We should be live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Yay! So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Friday. It's CFX Live. We're excited to be here again for you guys. If you haven't already, please make sure you like our pages, you follow us, and you subscribe to us as well. That way you can be notified whenever we do these live videos. And share. Please share these videos with your friends, your family, your coworkers. If you think anybody's going to be interested, we'd love to have more viewers and all this good stuff. We're actually really close to being monetized on YouTube, so pretty soon I'm going to have to make sure I watch what I say so we don't get in any trouble.
And then I can justify doing way more because we'll be making money on it, and it's not just me wasting time.
And so for those of you who don't know, my name is Tabitha. That was Josh. We do CFX Live for you. We usually try to go about twice a month. So we've got everything rocking and rolling. Once again, we're back on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So hello to everybody out there. We do have Josh monitoring comments on Facebook. I've got YouTube up over here, and Twitch. We are trying to monitor your guys' comments as well. That's our next step, is getting a place where we can put all the comments together in one place. That way we can see everything.
I need to buy a new computer. That's why I need more money.
I got an app for that as well. There's an app for that, just like everything else. So once again, welcome to CFX Live. It's just Josh and I. We've got Maui floating around down here. For those of you who don't know, Maui is our puppy.
He's chewing on a ball right now.
He's chewing on some stuff. Yeah. He's been throwing it up in the air against the ground, so if you see something go flying, it's just him. I apologize in advance.
So we got Michael Parks, we got Jasmine, we got Skippy, Dylan, Tyler.
I also made
Wes is on here.
Stiff, so I'm sorry if my neck movement is not as good as it should be. I slept on my neck wrong like 2 days ago. That's a problem with getting older. You sleep weird, and
she's an old lady now.
I know,
she's finally catching up with me.
I'll be 33 this year. Can you guys believe it?
Science behind the scare. How's it going?
Hi guys, how are you?
So yeah,
welcome you guys. I got a few things to go over for you. I just want to keep you updated on good stuff in the shop. As many of you guys can probably see, we do have some.
Skippy was noticing some stuff already.
Stuff, right?
Last time we were on here, we promised you stuff. I am doing better about delivering on my promises. So
we do have 2 artist specials, not just one, but 2 artist specials that I'll talk about in a minute here. Both from our paint room manager, Jen. She had a vision for both of these guys, and she wanted to knock them out of the park. And
we're going to get a little closer, too.
A few other things on display that should be up on the website in the next week or so. You're going to start over here with Stalker Lyle?
Yeah, start with Stalker Lyle.
So Stalker Lyle, you guys, that is what we are calling this guy. Sorry, I'm trying to rebalance some stuff over here. And it's exactly what it looks like. It is a mashup hybrid of 2 of your favorite masks. So we took Stalker, the base for Stalker, and cast him in the Belial Red. And then Jen went and took different aspects of Belial and basically did a transplant and planted all these different pieces on. So his standard horns, of course, his amazing plates down his back, his shoulder little scale bits right here. She even added a few extra accents of just scale styles throughout the rest of the mask, just to break it up a little bit.
Give it a more complete look.
Exactly.
Kind of all the iconic stuff that Belial's known for.
Just on a Stalker. So in a little bit, probably near the end of the live stream, I will have Josh put this on so you can see the movement on it. I don't think anybody's put either one of these on yet, so You guys are going to be the first to see this. And then we'll be able to commandeer some of these videos. That way you can see what these masks look like. And you guys, the photos that we have that we just released on the website, because these guys should both be live on the website right now.
And it's in funky lighting. I just stepped out of the white light a little bit.
Yeah, so it's a little bit orange toned here right now. I think it's just those color combinations of the lights down there. Woohoo, 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 just go party. But it is true red Belial coloring for this guy. And honestly, I just think he looks really badass. There we go. That's good coloring right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I always have to look at the monitor way over there to double check. But yeah, so I believe this guy, he is an artist special, so you will find him. He should be listed on the homepage under new artist specials. But he is also there under the artist specials if you go to the drop downs. And this is Stalker Lyle, so Stalker and Belial mashed up in one word. and I believe he is $950. Yes, $950.
And he is a unique, one-of-a-kind mask.
Yes.
It is the only one in existence.
Yes. So we do have this one in stock currently, obviously. We were going to try to save him for when we go to Transworld, but we didn't want to hang on to these guys. If he's ready to rock and roll, we want you guys to have the opportunity to give him a home. So over on YouTube, we've got some comments. Mr. J786, mask is insane, love it. I thought it turned out pretty badass, as a matter of fact.
And I'll put it on for you guys a little bit later in the stream. We'll just kind of get through some of it, but it's going to have great movement and action with its mouth, you know.
But yeah, so I'm really excited for that one. We have a few other artist specials coming down the line as well. So I'm going to do some.
We'll say, like, yeah, let's shift right over to the other artist special.
Here. And this one, it needs like all different. Actually, I could probably switch places. Do you think that would be better?
I mean, it looks spectacular with some of the purple lights hitting it, but know that some of that's lighting. Yeah, let's swap spots with it.
Okay, so I have a really nifty standy doohickey thing that we'll talk about in a little bit here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to grab that. There we go. And of course, our good-looking guys right there. So yeah, so this is our second artist special that we that it is being called Steampunk Nephilim.
And we're gonna need to show you some details and stuff on him.
And so he is just a very beautifully painted, also by Jen, specimen. I like some different versions of Nephilim. We get him ordered, or he gets ordered a lot, but very rarely do we actually get good photos.
I have a red and black one that is kind of rare, but yeah, it's always the bone.
We like it when it's a little bit spicy in your life. So this is Steampunk Nephilim. He has different metallic features to him: the copper or bronze coloring, the gold coloring.
Yeah, all metallic paints. You see the little additions such as these little screws and rivets and different pieces that she added on just to give it that whole steampunk aesthetic. Wow, I can't speak.
Steampunk, and now I want to see a steampunk punk.
Yeah, there we go.
Very exciting.
Hey, that could be my next paint.
Oh yeah, you're really
that could be my next paint.
Fun. It's kind of organic meets, bionic kind of thing. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna get him, Josh, to try him on a little bit as well. Just with the other colors that we have going on, the lights in the studio, it's not quite doing him just enough justice. Like it's gorgeous.
We're gonna walk over in front of the green screen, even though there's no green screen action going on right now, and that's where we're gonna get the best white light.
See most of that
yeah, there you go. Here, let's go a little bit closer.
I need you to tell me where to go. Hey, what do you have over there? Hey, you can't have those. Sorry, Maui's getting into stuff. Woo, whiplash on people.
But there you go. That's a little bit better representation of its colors.
So obviously his teeth are gold. Getting all these metallic colors to show up in photo is really tricky. Trying to make sure that all the vibrancy is still there. Why not? He is shiny, so he does have that shine to him. Obviously, Maui really likes him. But yes, and Steampunk Nephilim is $850. He should be listed on the website right now as well. And he's got two little screws on top of his horns right there, which I think are kind of nifty, just like the two on the bottom. He's got two right behind there, like the screw heads are holding him in place. I think this is really awesome. I am really thrilled that Jen decided to do this guy as well, because I think he's really fun. So yeah, they are both live on the website. They are both in stock, obviously. Whenever you want to give these guys a home, that would be most excellent. Maui, leave it alone. Sorry, he just keeps finding new things. So those are two new mask variations that we have going on right now. And if you have noticed, there are a few things down here being held up by some lower jaw extremities that we are going to be adding to our website sometime next week, probably early next week on Monday-ish. We're going to start selling these bad boys. They are the lower jaw portion to our wing skulls. And we were like, you know what? I've actually been using one as a phone holder, one of the ones we have for a little while. And one of our Rotocaster team members brought it to our attention that, hey, we've got a few of these. I use it for my phone. I use it for my phone. And a few other people use them left over. So bam!
We got some tab inception going on. Yeah, Charles, sorry. I got her locked up. She doesn't go anywhere. She's mine. Can't have her.
So I don't know if you need to pan that down.
You were getting comments about how gorgeous you are.
Well, thank you. I do have to put my face on. I wish
I don't know if you guys saw it, but her head just swelled a little bit. It was almost like that. My inflated him.
Now I got this big.
Oh boy.
No, my hair was real long. I can't wait to cut that. No, but back to the phone.
Are we going back to the phone? Oh, sorry.
I
We're distracted by your beauty.
Gosh. But yeah, so we're gonna have these guys on the website. We have just the regular bone color over here. This is a Skeletor yellow, as we're calling it. And we do.
Sorry, let me. We didn't have the bone or the crystal skull version.
So the standard plain colors, or the slightly colored translucent ones are. I believe
stay in my frame. You're moving all over the place.
Sorry, are going to be 15 on the website. The crystal skull clear variations, I believe, are going to be $5 more, so $20, because there's a little bit more that goes into the Illumilites.
And you went over how they have little silicone feet.
Yes.
Put on
That's why I said they don't slide anywhere. They got little silicone feet. So here, I'm going to go ahead and give you your phone back. Tapception.
There we go.
And so they work with pretty much every phone design. Josh and I only have our iPhones right now. We're going to take some photos with the different sizes of different phones. But we just found down the back teeth. That way you do have a little lip for your item to sit in. My iPad sits in it pretty well. It's a little big, but obviously, you know, it's doing its thing. They made this sideways, landscape, portrait, excuse me. Portrait, landscape, not portrait. There we go. It's Friday. I'm obviously ready to go home. But yeah, you guys. So hopefully we should have these listed on the website on Monday-ish or Tuesday. But yeah, so those are two new things on the website right now. And we've got one completed mask in the mold room. And hopefully I'll be able to share some of those photos with you soon. And now we're over there trying to look at the computer.
Trying to eat the computer. Okay, I was just trying to look at comments real quick and get caught up.
So we can pause and take a moment for comments if we want, because I do have some other stuff that I want to get into and we want to bring up on the green screen and stuff.
Yep. So people are liking Nephilim.
Nice. So I got a comment back here on.
So we have I know there is a haggis around the shop somewhere. I don't know if it was going over to the hair department somewhere.
Yeah, there's two that should be coming through. There should be a Caucasian one, and then yes, there is a witch version that I believe JC has or is picking up, so it's going through.
Yeah, I think I put it on her desk the other day, and she was here today. So, yeah, we do have a couple of those around the shop. So if you haven't made your decision by then, let us know, or you can reach out to us, and we'll do a little personal FaceTime video for you.
Yes.
All right. Hello from Texas. How you guys doing? Hopefully, you guys are warming up. I know we are over here in Louisiana. We're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
83 degrees today.
Yeah. This time last week, there was icicles hanging off all the vehicles and everything. But yeah, Skippy. Do we have the black and white They Live now? It's down on the mannequin. Huh?
It's down on our mannequin, yeah. And I actually don't know if that one's for sale. I think that one might be one of our I don't know. Is that one for sale?
I think he says that we have one black and white gray. If
it's on the website, then yeah, then that's the one that is for sale.
So yeah, it's on our mannequin right now, so it won't be easy for me to get in the time frame of this live stream. But same type of thing. If you're really interested in buying it, message Tabby, and I'll go take it off the mannequin and everything like that. Jasmine wants to see the brain and the skull that was on the table.
So we got two different brains. So these are some of our Silja body parts. I know we talked a little bit about them last time. But yeah, we have two different versions of our brain. We've got one that's a foam filled and one that's silicone gel filled. So you can just see I'm squeezing them both the same. But you can see that the silicone gel filled one has a more lifelike squishability. Like I know what a brain feels
heavier.
like.
Yeah.
It is a little bit heavier. So if you need something that has more of a realistic weight or look to it, or the foam filled one, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And this is a different paint scheme. Obviously, this is our radioactive. I think this is UV reactive.
It is UV reactive.
Let me see. We can go to UV lights. Let's see what happens here.
Oh
no! Killed all the lights. Wow. All right.
We only have weak UV right now.
Weak UV, but it's good enough.
Now that we get all the live streams going, we're going to be changing the whole setup.
Now what are you doing?
Okay. All right. We're losing the.
We
Lhasa dog.
He's
behind,
back there. So
behind
he's,
the. Okay.
He's all right. There you are. So yeah, these are 2 brains that we got going on right here. I believe we only have healthy listed on the website, but we can do radioactive or glow in the dark UV paint on
zombie brain.
Pretty much anything.
Yeah, we can do deceased.
I think we got guts down there
yeah,
too.
Right.
Yeah, we can do diseased. But yeah, if you have a specific paint scheme in mind, just let us know. Usually, UV is an additional $25-ish, just because the paint is a little more expensive. But yes.
Okay, Charles. Let's see. Not a crazy question with the bioluminescent. Okay, so I have a mask in the mold right now that's ready to come out. I got to clean the clay out of the mold as soon as we put the finishing touches on it. And this is one that has a great potential to do a lot of bioluminescent stuff.
Yes,
and lighting in it. And so we've been doing R&D on LED lighting that would work the best, and just kind of figuring out the methods so that way we have something that's just as durable as the silicone that's embedded inside of it. That's the main challenge. You can't just lay wires in the silicone because of how much it stretches. So that's a little bit of a challenge, but we're working on that, and we have answers on how to do it. It's just figuring out the best way for us. But no, great question. And yeah, so we are working on that. I have a really cool design. You'll know as soon as you see it which design I'm talking about. But it's like made to have all kinds of glowing parts.
Yeah. So what I do too was like, I don't want to raid anybody's parade, but Nephilim is actually a plural word. That was before me. I wasn't in charge of naming it then. We can have more than one, and so technically then your word is now plural.
Is it Nephilia?
No.
The single?
I don't know.
Single version, not the plural
Wes
version?
was the one who named all that one, I think. So I don't know. But we hear you, we respect you, but we're changing up the game. Just like Sam Hain is 2 different words, even though we know that's not how it's said or spelled. We playing words here.
And yeah, I'll try any of the masks on that are up here right now, or if I can run downstairs and quickly grab them from our stock thing. Again, the They Live mask. It's
literally on the mannequin with a costume. And stuff like
yeah,
that.
we have a full display out in our lobby, and it's part of the display on the lobby right now. That and the Frankenstein are both down there. Considering we no longer are carrying the Universal stuff.
Correct. So now, yes, you guys, at this point, our Universal license has ended. We do have a few, I think 2 Frankensteins left in stock, and I believe that black and white They Live mask in stock right now. But those are our last remaining Universal items. For those of you who didn't get a chance to purchase them, they are available now, but they are the last of their kind, very similar to our Marvel license. We will no longer be producing those items. So now's your chance. They are in stock. Get them while you can. Any of our sales, unfortunately, do not apply to that. However, we are still offering a free domestic shipping through UPS ground services. So that will apply to those if you want to give one of those guys or both of those guys a home.
And yeah, so you guys are kind of answering yourself in a lot of the comments and questions here. Skippy, worst case, Tabby will shoot you a video a little bit later. If any of you guys want to see anything specific, feel free to reach out to us. Yes. It doesn't have to be during the live stream. You can just send us a message, and Tabby will either grab me, and I will throw a mask on.
Yeah.
So that's the trouble that's down there right now.
Sorry.
Sorry. But yeah, so I'll throw a mask on. We'll shoot a quick video. We'll FaceTime you. Whatever we can do to help you guys out.
Yeah. So Skippy, like the other day, or last time, I wasn't able to put that Joker on for you, but once I did put my face on, when I looked less done up, I was able to shoot that video for you. So most of our videos, most of our masks, we do have movement videos for. Obviously, some specific styles we may not have, but pretty much all of our masks, with the exception of like 2, I think, we have movement videos for. They are on our YouTube page. You can find them under our mask movement video playlist. And I am trying to get most of those up on Facebook as well. So a lot of those should be on Facebook too. So yeah, you can just check out any of our videos. They should be on mask movement playlists. We do have some for gloves. I do need to shoot some new glove videos because I don't think we have torque gloves. We don't have new imp gloves. So we got to update some stuff for you. So that's another thing that Josh and I are working on, is getting updated videos for all of these bad boys and gals and stuff. All right. Brett. I see you commenting here on YouTube. Thank you. I know.
Put it on there.
Yeah,
All right,
he's
so
like, y'all incredible.
We have anything that we need to cut to show people?
Yeah, so actually I do want to talk about some trade show sales and convention stuff that we got going on. But so I think first things first is we can talk about the return of Fansworld. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you guys. So for those of you who were with us last year, the whole reason we started these CFX live streams was because a major trade show we went to last year got postponed. That show is happening this year. However, we loved doing Fansworld for you guys last year, so we figured we would bring it back again. Fansworld's back. So yeah, Fansworld Part 2. We're coming back with that bad boy. That is going to start pretty soon here within the next week, almost 2 weeks. Little under 2 weeks. So Thursday, March 11th, that sale is going to start. I don't know. Do we have the information on that graphic that the sale is going to be? The percentage? Yeah.
Daily from March 11th through March 14th.
Yeah, but does it say what the discount is?
Oh, $50 off.
Okay, cool. I just couldn't remember what graphic I gave you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. $50
Sorry.
off all made-to-order masks and or gloves.
Yes, and we will be periodically going live all 4 of those days. We're finalizing that schedule for you guys. It'll probably be definitely at least 2 times a day, probably 3 times a day. But that Thursday, on Thursday, March 11th, we will be going live at noon, and we will be giving you guys the code word to use for that sale, because you got to use the code word to access the goods. And yeah, so that's going to be made to order items only. That will not be anything in stock, but that's okay, because, you know, we know you want custom stuff, right? And that's going to actually segue into, did you switch over screens?
I'm ready to.
Bitchin'. And actually that sale is going to go all the way through for a week, when we will do our FearExpo sale. Because, yeah, we're going to do back-to-back sales. We're crazy like that because we love you and we want you guys to make sure you get masks. So, of course, we are part of FearExpo, which is an all-virtual convention trade show that we are doing with FearExpo.com. We will have an all-virtual suite with booth space setup that you can check out all of the masks images kind of cohesively in one really awesome-looking space that looks like you guys were at a trade show visiting with us. And we will also be extending a $50 off made-to-order items, masks, and gloves then, as well as a good little goodie that we will be throwing in, 2 goodies actually that we'll be throwing in for those purchases. We'll be posting more information on all those bad boys probably at the very beginning of next week and a little bit of stuff over the weekend. But yeah, we're doing 2 different sales back-to-back. $50 off any made-to-order items, so nothing in stock, and nothing that's currently on sale, and unfortunately nothing licensed. But yeah, I'm really excited because I know that you guys have been chomping in the bit trying to use your creative brains to create something really awesome. So this is your chance to get in on the made-to-order item sale. You can also double up on that, and our free domestic shipping will apply to both of those sales. So you can use the code word, which everybody knows, TW2020 for that, for the free UPS domestic ground shipping. Sorry, international customers, we're still working on getting you guys some sort of discount. We do love you. We do appreciate you. We know shipping costs are high out of the United States, so we're working on that. But thirdly, don't forget, you guys are going to get a head form with every mask that you order through us here at the shop. That's something that we do anyway here from the shop, but something we don't normally extend during trade shows because of space. But because we're doing 2 trade shows basically digitally, we're obviously extending all of that good stuff to you. And I think with Fansworld, we are doing swag bags. We remembered how much you guys loved all the swag that you guys got last time. We still have some good stuff floating around the shop, so we want to make sure that anything that gets ordered through Fansworld will get a swag bag. And everybody at FearExpo, they will get a certain commemorative swag, as it were, for that convention as well. And then last but not least, Transworld. We are actually going to Transworld. You can see us in person in St. Louis in May. Actually, the day before Transworld, or the day after Transworld ends, is Josh's birthday. So you can buy him beverages at Transworld if you should.
I'll be old.
We won't tell you how old he's going to be because he doesn't like to talk about that. I barely like talking about how old I'm going to be. But yeah, if you want, you can see us, wish Josh happy birthday, see the masks. We will not be doing public try-on of masks at Transworld just for sanitary and safety reasons, unless you know you're going to buy it and take it home right then and there, but we can talk about that later.
Did you tell everybody how I'm doing a class at FearExpo?
No, I was going to circle back to that in a second. I just wanted to make sure that
circle back.
Okay, hold on. And I just want to
circle
make
back
sure.
to that?
I will. I'm going to circle back.
Okay.
Circle back. Sorry. For those of you who know, you probably know. But yeah, so we are going to be in person at Transworld, and we are very excited to see you guys. We'll all be very safe. Everybody's mandated to wear masks. You can go to a Redbubble and pick up cloth face masks if you want to order some of those there. So, after all of that word vomit, I am circling back to FearExpo because not only are we vending at FearExpo, Josh is going to be teaching his first ever class, right? Do you have taught a class before the show?
Nope.
You're really excited about that?
I've talked about doing it for about 4 or 5 years now.
I know he's finally doing it. It's not in person, but he's doing it as close as you can get, I guess.
It will be live.
But yeah, it will be live.
It'll be another live stream. It'll be a kind of a scripted class. I have enough content for about 35 to 45 minutes, and then we'll do Q&A at the end. I'm going to cover, the name of the class is Incorporating Silicone Masks into Your Haunted or Escape Attractions. So it should be a lot of fun, and it's just going to talk about how I've used these masks in my attractions over the years, some best practices, some care and maintenance, and some Silicone 101.
Yeah, and that class is going to be Friday, March 19th.
Yep. And it's free. All attendees for FearExpo are free. Yes,
the entire experience is free for you to sign up. I do believe they want you to be a haunted attraction or Halloween event operator or owner, but they will tell you what they need from you on that. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really exciting event. I'm really excited for our class that you're teaching. I'm really excited for you guys to experience the virtual opportunity of seeing us at a trade show. And the really cool, unique ways that FearExpo is trying to keep everybody engaged and the different nuances that they have on their website for all that stuff.
Herman, I've seen a lot of this on the web or the social media pages about sculpting armatures. We used to offer a sculpting armature, a Joe sculpting armature, and then we also offer our Joe display head forms. The display head forms, those are fine for maybe a latex mask, even though they're a little bit small for that size. But if you were going to do a clay buildup on it, they'd be good for that. But we no longer offer the sculpting armature. To be honest with you, we had some issues with the mold. It was just one thing after another. And it was kind of shooting ourselves in the foot to offer the sculpting armature just for everybody out there. Obviously, there's a lot of silicone masks out there now. And, you know, I'm sure.
So we took that away from you.
We just kind of. Yeah, we discontinued that for the time being. But yeah, so the Joe display head form, it's made out of a polyfoam, so it's not super hard. It is a harder foam, but yeah, it's not going to withstand the rigors of demolding from the silicone. All right, that's it.
That's it. I got a few more comments on YouTube. And Mr. J was like, I believe I spoke to Josh on the phone who took my order. It may have been Josh, but it may have also been Jonathan. Jonathan is our office manager. It's usually either him or myself.
Probably Jonathan. I don't answer the phone ever.
But regardless, he said, very professional, answer all of our questions. We'll be friends and family to CFX. Thank you. That's how we look at you guys. You guys aren't just our customers at this point. We consider you guys family. We know sometimes it's a long and lengthy and delicate back and forth process, especially when you guys are doing custom stuff. So we always consider you guys part of our CFX family whenever you order product from us. So I'm really glad you guys, had a great customer experience. And that's what, we pride ourselves on. We want to make sure that we're here for you from start to finish and even beyond. We always like to check up on you, see how you're doing, have you guys send us pictures of what you've been doing with the mask, cosplay or costume-wise, especially attraction and all that stuff.
And Jonathan is watching, so we'll pass that along to him.
Yes. He should be on Facebook. He should be watching, checking some stuff out. I know we got Brad, our GM. He's floating around on YouTube. He says he loves the stands because now we're all using them here at the shop. And so, yeah, those will be on the website coming in next week.
So speaking of family and just being family with the shop, we're going to cut to a quick little promo reel that we put together. It's just nothing fancy, about 3 minutes of just some behind-the-scenes stuff here at the shop. and then Tabby and I will be right back with you guys.
Alrighty. So that was kind of cool, huh? That was just a really quick video that Josh spliced together, just some stuff.
I've been compiling a lot of video footage. That was just kind of like the extra C-roll stuff that I just put together real quick, just to show that we are working on some stuff, and a chance to kind of show some of the people here that work every day behind the scenes. We didn't get everyone in there. You're missing a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we had
so
Anthony in there. We had Rebecca.
Kendra was in there. A lot of Brett. A little bit of Jonathan. But yeah, so we'll be doing more of those each week and kind of showing you as much as we can of behind the scenes fun stuff.
But yeah. So I think I worked on it a little bit too much before that little break, but I covered most of the stuff that I think I wanted to cover in this live stream. I do know, kind of just going back to Transworld, because you will see us in person, we will have some of our silicone guts and other body parts available for purchase as well, besides just our masks and our gloves. At Transworld, we normally offer a special discount on the masks and gloves, which we don't normally offer to the general public. So we'll, that's exclusively for the Transworld Trade Show. And also we run a different sale on our guts and body parts and all those kinds of pieces. Normally the guts are buy 4 pounds, get a pound free. And there's a different percentage discount or a dollar discount on some of our other body parts. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, we aren't just masks. We do all the body parts as well. We do different props. You can buy fingers and toes in sets of 5 and 10. We can also do really cool body part necklaces. So if you're looking for some kind of cannibal scene and you want to put a few different pieces together, sorry, I was looking for the tongue, and string them along into a necklace. We've done quite a few of those. I like seeing those come through the shop. I think that's a lot of fun. As well as other good guts, small guts. I don't think we have any large intestines up here anymore. I think I took those down from last time. Or just generic prop work. We did some of the prop work for the Underground, USA's The Underground. We did prop work for Preacher. We've done prop work for Godmother on Disney Plus. We did all of the wands. We're currently doing some props for another Amazon series that is being filmed right now. And we're going to do something else pretty soon, too. We have another film project, or at least 1 or 2 other film projects coming through.
We did a lot of the shark movies.
Yes.
We didn't do the Sharknadoes, but we did Zombie Shark and Ozark Sharks and a few of those. We actually have a remote control shark fin.
We do.
That is available for rent here at the shop. Maybe one of these days, I was just talking with Kenny, and we might have a spot where we can go take it and run it for a little bit, and we'll do some video footage of that. And show you some video footage of the remote control shark. Some of the only shark.
Old video.
Yeah, whenever you see a camera shot where it's the shark fin in front of the camera going through the water, 9 times out of 10 that's going to be our shark fin.
Yeah.
So interesting stuff that we do here.
Technology on that one. Somebody on YouTube had asked if we do bloody versions of our deformed hood. We can do any version of a deformed hood that your little heart and your wallet desires. I did answer him via text comments on there, but yeah. So you guys, there are thousands of ways to customize these masks. What do you think?
I have a graphic for
Oh, he's got a graphic for
Look
this.
how prepared I am.
Woo! But yeah, you guys, we have over 160 original characters and thousands of ways to customize them, as you can see via these 2 artist specials. So pretty much if you have an idea in your head, very likely we can modify one of our existing characters into that creation. That way you won't have to worry about going down the custom sculpt route for your custom character. That is doable. However, modifying one of our existing characters definitely gives you a lot more financial, freedom in that regard, because it will cost you a lot less to do something like that versus doing a custom sculpt. But yeah, so we definitely do have those available. We do have those options.
And the overlays are on your screen right now. Just some of the options that we can do. Know that those are just some of the options. Basically, anything you want, we can do for you. As long as it's not a licensed character.
Yes.
So, as an example, that Jack Nicholson that you see in the back over there, that is based off of our Jack the Ripper mask.
Yeah.
That's just a modified paint scheme. And we can do modified paint schemes on any of the masks.
Absolutely. So we can do modifications to our original characters to resemble certain other licensed characters. However, we cannot call it specifically that. We have a modification of our Mac the Guy to be a lot like a certain bad guy from a certain Phantom Menace movie. As well as the ultimate bad guy from the overarching story themes, if you think about it, from that movie. So yeah, we can do one of our Mac the Guys to look like Maul. We can say that because we're not calling him Maul, he's Mac the Guy. Same thing with Palpatine, we can use our Geezer. I think we might be bringing one to Transworld, actually.
I think that'd be a good idea.
If he's not on the list, he will be on the list now. The Geezer as Palpatine. So yeah, guys, we can do modifications galore. Just hit us up with an idea you have in your head. If you have reference images, those are always great to send our way. Shoot us an email for any modification purposes, whether it's a simple paint job or you want to add horns or add wounds or add hair. That way we can get you the most accurate pricing and get you on your merry way to the mask you want.
And Skippy, yeah, I do have extra eye forms. In fact, if I have them with me, I'll just send you all the eye forms I have. So for the They Live mask, they are vacuum formed plastic eyes that are hand painted. And so, yeah, for whoever has They Live mask, if you ever have an issue with your eyes, feel free to reach out to us. They're pretty durable, but yeah, let us know. They are hand painted, so there's a chance of possibly scratching.
I was confused what you meant by eye forms. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, sorry, I was just answering Skippy on the Facebook feed.
I don't know what you mean by eye forms.
All right, Nick has a question. 91% isopropyl alcohol, the best way to sanitize a mask between actors? Yeah,
sure.
that works. Even 70% should be fine. Just give it a good misting.
Yeah.
With 91%, you have the advantage that it's just going to evaporate off a lot faster.
Absolutely.
We use 99 here in the shop just because that's what's available.
We also use poison. Just kidding.
Well, and yeah, so that's industrial strength Lysol right there.
I just like showing the poison can because we work so hard on these.
But yeah, so that's probably the best way to sanitize the mask.
Yes.
If you're just doing end of night maintenance, check out our YouTube videos on how to wash a mask. It'll also be covered in my class that I'm going to do. But just some warm dish soap or warm water and dish soap is fine for it as well. Silicone won't hold on to any of that funk like other porous materials will.
Mr. J on YouTube is asking if he wants to add horns and hair to our current mask. Do we pay for shipping both ways? Can we add horns after the fact?
Yeah, it becomes a little bit more complicated because we have to use different procedures to attach the horns to make sure that they bond correctly. And then the shipping.
Sorry, you're chopping.
Yeah, I think the shipping would needed to be covered both ways. But I know we have a deal with the shipping, so. Yes,
shipping would be covered, but do not send it without contacting us first because we do have a negotiation on our shipping rates so that you will not be paying normal shipping prices. But the short answer to that question is yes. Shoot us an email, info@compositeeffects.com.
That's a graphic I need to do.
That is a graphic. Don't you have it scrolling though? Does it say?
No, it's just the webpage.
It's just compositeeffects.com. Info at the website compositeeffects.com. But yes, that is a graphic that would not be bad for you to create. You can shoot us an email for any specific questions regarding customizations, modifications, shipping. That's the best email to send any of those questions to. If you guys have pictures that you want to add to our creature feature, you can also send them to that address or social media at compositeeffects.com or to any of the social media channel pages themselves. I monitor all of those, so I will get them. I try to be as responsive as possible, so bear with me because there's a lot of channels that we cover now between Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and Twitch and all that stuff. So yeah. We got. There's a lot of you. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. What is he chewing on?
Just stuff.
Beads.
So we're going on an hour of our live stream.
You guys, what are you doing? Why do you like to hang out with us so much? I guess we should probably get to some try-ons. But did you have any questions? I'll go ahead and kind of prep the space.
Nope, I don't see any questions. We're gonna do the Stalker Lyle and the Steampunk Nephilim.
Yeah.
As try-ons.
It's probably going to be the best.
And then we're going to wrap this live stream up because I got to get back to work.
Yeah, we actually have stuff to do. We can't just hang out with you.
I wish I could just hang out all day.
I wish we could.
All right.
Sounds like, where do we buy that sanitizer? It's
just 99 alcohol.
No,
I
think meant the poison. The poison.
Oh. That is just a custom label.
That's from Satan.
Slide over a little bit. And if you can get Nephilim off that headphone for me, I'd appreciate it.
This is also trying to be up so we have the comments to be aware what's going on. Yeah, Charles was like, where did you get that sanitizer?
Wow, this mask feels great.
Oh, that looks so good.
I had to make sure it was like on my mouth correctly because I was like, wow, it just feels comfortable.
So this is when you're gonna want to wear a balaclava with, or black out your mouth. Yeah, that looks really good. I really like the way that works. Do a spin for everybody. Show the face. And Dan, he's asking, are the horns and teeth we use hard? Usually no, but it really depends on the mask. Most of the time, everything is made out of silicone. There are a few exceptions.
So we do resin horns. Any of the horns can be done in resin by request. We do all the rotocasting and everything here in house. But a lot of the masks are used in a haunted house environment. They want to be able to be picked up and thrown around. So the silicone horns, they tend to work a little bit better because they're not going to break into the mask.
So these are silicone. They do add a little bit of weight, but they do prevent any issues to the mask whatsoever.
So the masks are made out of an eco silicone, which is a soft silicone. And then the horns are usually a dragon skin. So they're a little bit of a harder material.
I was looking for Desmodius, but I realized we don't have him up here yet because he's got resin horns.
So downstairs, Asmodeus will come with resin horns.
We're going to have
and
three
that's
variations.
for the weight issue.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to have 3 variations.
So that's Stalker Lyle, obviously super comfortable as I just sit here and talk to you. All right.
And for example, you just take the spray bottle and you just get in there and you go spritz, and that's actually kind of overkill considering he's not doing much in it right now.
And then you'll take a paper towel and you'll just kind of wipe it out with a paper towel. And just kind of go from there. All right, Steampunk Nephilim. I'm excited about this guy. If one of you guys don't buy him,
no, somebody buy him. We cannot keep adding masks to our collection.
Yeah, we can. I have just enough room. I have enough room for one more mask. Ooh, yeah.
And same thing, you're going to want to use a balaclava with him because we have
especially him.
Or
yeah. I like this one. Yeah. All right. This one I don't think is on the in-stock section anymore. Just so you know. Seriously, yes, this is a badass mask.
I mean, Nephilim just by itself always fits really amazing. But I really just think that the metallic nature of the paint scheme really adds so much character to that mask.
And so going back to horns, so with Nephilim, you see they're pretty thick, beefy horns, and they're solid silicone. But even then, you don't get a lot of movement. They're not. It's not a real shaky mask. It looks like it's a big, solid bone mask.
John wants you to do the robot dance mask in Nephilim. Can you do the robot?
I don't know. I could pop the locket.
I think that's as close as you're gonna get. And Nick, no, don't tell them there's always room for more of a mask.
Always room for one more. That's
how I
managed to.
art too.
They just get closer and closer and squeezed together. Literally, right now they're turned. Okay, they used to be displayed like this. Now they're all like this on the shelf because I get just that little bit of extra room in it.
We call it butts to nuts. With the mask.
But yeah, so great mask.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
The colors just pop really good in it.
Yeah.
If you black out your eyes or do the balaclava,
yeah,
it's solid.
Yeah, that copper color is it's gorgeous. I love it.
My hair's getting too long. I gotta cut my hair.
You gotta trim your hair and your beard as well, probably.
Yeah. All right. Put him in the wash bucket right there. All right.
All right, you guys. So yeah, we're coming up on just about a little under an hour right now. If there's no other masks that you guys would like us to try on, we're probably gonna wrap it up here. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now we are not doing a CFX Live next weekend. However, we are going to do a CFX Live for 4 days in a row for multiple times a day during Fansworld, which will kick off on Thursday, March 11th. At noon, you're going to want to tune into our live stream because that is the first place you're going to get your chance to get the code for the $50 off made-to-order mask and glove items.
We're going to have remote cameras set up throughout the shop. We're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. More video clips like you saw earlier. Be sure to tune in.
And that sale is going to be going that entire week. However, we're just going to be going live for those 4 days. So if you have things that you want to see, I know we have gotten your suggestions before, but let us know again. Things you're going to want to see in the shop, things that you're going to want to see tried on, and all of that good stuff. And maybe we'll convince Ken to do a crawfish boil on that Friday, or while people are in shop, or maybe on Saturday.
So I do gotta let you know, Skippy is on here flexing a little bit. That he has 35 masks right now, but he's hoping to have 69 by this time next year. So hey, I'm at 58 right now, personal masks. So there's my little flex right there. So don't make me get 70 masks. Tabby will kill me, Skippy. I think Fabio is one of the only people out there that have, besides like Ben from Netherworld and Larry from the Darkness. I think I have one of the largest collections.
And Skippy, what mask?
Not trying to brag that
what
much.
What mask were you looking at? I can probably put it on. I will take my hair down.
Gray They Live. That's the one.
No, he's asking for something else. He's like, I wish your hair was up so you could try a mask on. I just didn't do the Joker last time because of my makeup and the porcelain aspect of him. Most of the other ones I shouldn't have any issue with.
And do we have an Outlander up here?
We don't. So we may have one of those done.
I think they're still in production right now.
Yeah, they're in production right now. So I will make a note of that one because I did see that comment right now as well. I'll make a note to have that for either Fansworld or I know we'll go live at least once during FearExpo, so I'll put that on my list. It's made the list, as it were. So we'll get that going for you. And like Sean had commented in here, you guys, yeah, we do normally visit a lot of different trade shows throughout the year. Obviously, last year and this year has been a little bit weird. Sorry, he found a popsicle stick.
He's just getting a stick.
But yeah, go ahead and show him the dorkiness of our dog.
Found the popsicle.
Okay. Back on me. That's enough. That's enough dog shit.
Tabby, puppy gets more attention.
Well, it's not that. It's like I just don't want to encourage him finding shit on the floor and eating it.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, we normally do a lot of other trade shows throughout the year. We're trying and wanting to get back into the regular swing of things. Right now, it's obviously just dependent on if the trade shows are happening. And obviously, we're trying to be as safe as possible. We're trying to be safe, and we're trying to make sure that you guys are protected as well. So our first in-person trade show that you will see us at will be Transworld. That is an industry trade show. Usually you have to be in the haunt or attraction industry to go. We are still fingers crossed for San Diego Comic-Con and Midsummer Scream, but we are waiting any day now to hear updates from those conventions. Same thing with Mask Fest and hopefully IAPA. We are still slated to go to IAPA in November. So far, only 2 confirmed, as far as we know, shows for this year. But regardless, we are excited to be able to offer you these virtual trade shows and conventions, starting with Fansworld, followed right behind FearExpo. So you guys, make sure you stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, follow us on all of the channels and all that good stuff. Until next Thursday.
Real quickly.
He's trying to cut it.
We gotta cut it, guys. But let's see. Skippy says Vengeance. Something about, was it to try on Vengeance?
I've already put Vengeance on.
Nick says there's a lot of silicone at CFX. Yeah, we love Chuck and Bud and all those guys. When you see them, tell them we said hi.
Yes.
Yep, I've known those guys for quite some time. When I used to work down at the Haunted Hotel in San Diego, we were all part of the America Haunts group.
Well, Dent's got
my mask collection, it helps where I work. I have added a few since I worked here, but I actually did buy most of them before I worked here at CFX. All right, FearExpo's on there.
Yeah.
Yep, can't wait to do the class. Like I said, every day it grows more and more, and I remember little things that I want to throw in there. So you're getting probably 22 years plus of experience in the class.
Just a lot.
So,
Skippy's asking, yeah, we got a lot of worms right now. We will be including those in the swag for Fansworld. You will get a worm for FearExpo. We will bring you worms to Transworld.
If you guys order anything from us, just be like, hey, can you throw in a worm? We have boxes of worms.
We have lots of worms. Worms are easy. Stickers are a little bit trickier. We are working on getting a more selection of those, and those are just going to be as they come. Sometimes we get some in, sometimes we are out, sometimes we get different ones. So those are just going to be kind of grab bag as they were, and all of that stuff. And Skippy, yeah, if you want to get 20 masks from us by the end of the year, just let us know.
Well, I'm going to help you out because we'll have 5 or 6 new sculpts coming out very soon. Like I said, they're in the mold room now. Now that molds are made, I can actually start showing you guys pictures. Maybe we'll include some pictures of the sculpts throughout the week.
And Skippy, yeah, if you have new masks coming through, I'll take a gander and we'll make sure we throw some worms in for you. I got a few last comments real quick on YouTube. Victor, we tried on 2 of those masks for you. I hope that worked for you guys. And Shank the Clown ordered Asmodeus. I think I saw that order come in. I love Asmodeus. Obviously, we only had that one in stock and it sold almost immediately. We've got a lot more coming down the line.
There's a few of them sitting on the shelf right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mr. J, yeah, if you got to give that mortar zombie to your wife and get a new one, no complaints there. We are still doing the free domestic shipping and payment plans. And we got sales coming in, so you guys, until next time, we'll see you during Fansworld and then during FearExpo and at Transworld. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Oh, that was cool.
I'm gonna go low. I want your butt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're pretty close. We really got this. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, dude, look at this. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, hold on. Take it out, Teddy. Fuck me. That's what the monster's gonna look like. Whoa. I know.
Color change, but so it's just
Side by
kind of
each
more
other.
with your face and just be like kind of creepy in it and all that kind of good stuff. Maybe not super low, I don't think.
Yeah, kind of stay tall in this.
Like a snarl and look up at that height. No, not your whole head, just your eyes. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, those are gonna be good. That's a really good one.